Hi everyone, my name is Noba and I'm a South African born and raised artist currently residing in New York City. Okay, so Noba is actually from my government name, the one my parents gave me. It is basically my first name shortened. It's the first four letters of my first name, Nobantu, which means Mother of Nations. And yeah, I just kind of thought it was fitting. It was so difficult to find a name and I was like, you know what, this doesn't sound too bad. So yeah. When it comes to South Africa and who I am as an artist, I feel like it's just me. I've been influenced in so many ways, and I think that everything that I am is because of how I was raised and, you know, what I was around in South Africa. And it's really just made me, honestly, who I am. I think that my music represents my upbringing. It represents all of who I'm to become. And I feel that it's a fusion between South Africa and America just because I've been influenced by both sides so heavily. The creative process kind of like differs depending on what I'm doing or where I'm at the moment. I think for the most part, when I do start writing music, I get like an idea that just comes in and then I just get on my phone and like record it like everyone else, and I kind of like, you know, get it down. I'm tell me, and I'm just like, okay, this is what I want to do. And then I get to the keys and I'm like, okay, so can I, you know, place what's in my mind here? Can I develop it further? And from there on, sometimes it's on the keys, sometimes I go straight to whatever DAW I'm using. So that could be GarageBand or Ableton or Logic, whatever you use. I use GarageBand because I just started. And I kind of play around with MIDIs and I'm like, do I want this kind of a vibe to it? You know, do I add this loop? You know, do I want more bass? Like what is it that I'm looking for? So yeah, or sometimes it happens when I'm practicing. I literally will try to do a bunch of scales and all of a sudden here comes a song, which is extremely irritating if you're trying to practice for something quite soon. But yeah, that's kind of the creative process. Writing. Oh, writing. Well, I think sometimes I just don't want to come off cheesy. So I try my best to be like as different as possible, but then I'm just like, okay, I need to stop being pretentious because the song should just be whatever the song is going to be. And when it came to Tell Me, it kind of just flowed because your girl was tired. I was tired, okay? It was like being in this place where you need to release everything and your parents are tired of you. Your mates are tired of you. Everyone's tired of you because all you keep doing is talking about this. So it kind of outpoured and flowed. So with Tell Me, it was natural, it was easy, it flowed like the River Jordan. It was pretty easy, thank God. So the beat for Tell Me, that was just loops on GarageBand, honestly. I just got here, so no one judged me. It was just loops and I was just like, yo, this sounds cool and this is what I had in my head. And so I started singing, tell me what you want so I can be it. Tell me where you want it and I'll be there. And it just kept on like going and going and going. So it was the loops. But then I worked with a producer, Jesse Fisher. He was amazing and he was able to take like what I wanted in my mind and kind of develop it like so much further. So he did that. Wow, the lyrics. Yeah, man, I just think with the lyrics, it's just, it is what it is. I think I'm like a very straightforward person when it comes to, you know, my penmanship, which obviously is gonna improve. But yeah, the lyrics were just, again, just saying, you know, I want this to work and there's a bit of desperation of this uncertainty and wanting more for self and wanting a resolve with this confusion, with the lack of reciprocity, with just the, you know, and then at the same time, it's like, you know your worth, you know who you are, and you want more, you want better for self, and you're not gonna wait around. So yeah, it's like between those two, that's kind of what the song kind of goes through. I mean, we did a bunch of back and forth, but for the most part, it was pretty simple. I think there were just a few things like I wanted echoes, and I didn't want. I think one of the echoes had like a different filter from the other, and I kind of wanted them to be the same. And so that was something that I just remember, and I would just send back like notes on notes on notes for Jessie. But the mixing was quite simple, and I think that Jessie did an amazing job with catching what it is that I wanted for the song initially. The studio session was so much fun. That was so much fun. I had not recorded in like I think over a year or two. This studio session, it's so crazy, and I met Jessie, the producer, for the first time because we'd just been Zooming, and this was like perfect. Like I felt so comfortable, I felt at home. There was a banana, there was some nachos. I don't know what Americans call nachos, but you know, I had some, and it was just nice, it was chill, it was calm, and like we went through the song and it was just so easy. It was so simple. So yeah, the studio session was amazing, and I really hope the ones in my future look a lot like that. Okay, well, the release for Tell Me was, I don't know. I guess it was like cool or whatever. I really enjoyed the feedback that I got from everyone. Everyone seemed to really enjoy it. Like no one was like, I hate this. And you know when you show someone something and they're like, yeah, this is cool. No one had the, yeah, this is cool vibe. Everyone was just like, yo, I dig this. I think I enjoyed the studio session the most. And then when I got it back from mastering, I was just like, it's done. I was like jumping on my bed. I was like, I hope no one hears me, but I was like, yay, it's done. I think the hardest thing, honestly, is just trusting yourself, because I definitely didn't trust myself. Okay, well, Noba is extremely confident. She is, I would say, definitely fierce. And she's, I guess, like this all-encompassing creative. I would say there's so many things that Noba takes note of or wants or sees herself doing and sees coming to light that I feel at times can seem a bit scary and a bit unattainable, but it's gonna happen because it's me. So yeah, I guess that's who I would say Noba is.